What's up, everybody? We're going to talk about 10 key elements for fulfilling retirement. This is different. A lot of times we talk about the numbers, the quantitative. Everybody wants to talk about, and you catch a lot of videos on my channel with that. But we're going to talk about once you're there, how are you going to be fulfilled? A huge portion of retirees get to their first year retirement and they hate it. They have a horrible experience. We're going to try to avoid that. We're going to go over 10 key elements of a fulfilling retirement. And here's what I want you to do along the way. We want to ask two questions. So for each one of these elements, I want you to ask two questions. Question one is, how are you positioned to transition into retirement? And the second piece is, what would you need to begin doing or potentially stop doing to make each key element a more fulfilling part of your life, especially as you transition through retirement? Now, full disclosure, this is coming from the book, Your Complete Guide to a Successful and Secure Retirement. But in the book, this is referenced. The source is Your Retirement Quest by Alan Spector and Keith Lawrence. So that's where this originated from. I did not make this up. However, it is too good not to share with everyone here. Okay, so the first key element is life's purpose. Being a teacher, an executive, a doctor, an engineer, a pastor, you've had a purpose up to retirement. Then all of a sudden you want to retire. What is your purpose going to be? What are you going to be known for when you retire? That's the first thing you need to address. And again, go back to our two questions. Are you positioned to transition to retirement with that purpose? And then what will you need to start doing or stop doing to be able to enact that purpose? So remember, you got to ask those two questions. The next thing is passions. What are you passionate about? What do you love to do? What excites you? This is just finding something to look forward to. Some people, it's golf. Some people want to golf all day. I've heard fishing. I've heard travel, but you can't travel every day, but you can travel a lot of the days depending on your retirement plan and how much you've prepared. But what are you passionate about? And travel, I know people are passionate about traveling, but let's dig deeper on passionate travel. I'm passionate about seeing new things. I'm passionate about being educated and garnering more knowledge. I'm passionate on sharing some of that knowledge with grandchildren or kids. You need to find a passion, whatever that is, and make sure to work on it. Third key element is attitude. The research consistently shows that having a positive attitude makes a difference in both quality of life and longevity. Longevity is how long you're going to live. It even says here as much as a 7-year difference. That's nuts to me, just having a positive mentality about going to retirement. So you need to think about it. I'm coming into retirement. I'm getting close to retirement. I'm starting to think about retirement. Am I transitioning with a negative mindset like, oh my gosh, like dreading it? Or are you excited about it? And what do you think the difference is between someone that's dreading retirement and someone that's retiring excited? I think it's two things. I think it's one, you focused on your financial plan. You focused hard on your money. You've earned it. You've worked hard. You made good decisions. You've tried to implement everything that you needed to be prepared. And two, you've worked on your health and fitness. I think those two things are the big keys where you transition retirement. It's just a date and something that happens. Number 4 is financial security. This is the financial plan component. I've said it a million times, but I think the retirement plan is built up of two pieces, the financial plan and the life plan. They describe this a little bit different, but I think there's a financial plan and the life plan, and we start filtering things down from there. But financial security is one of the 10 key elements to a fully fulfilled retirement. So you do need to focus on good financial decisions and fine-tuning everything to prepare your vision. Number 5 is giving back. This isn't as important to everyone. This, for some people, is extremely important, and this, for some people, is less important. But giving back means a lot of things, and the IRS even gives some tax breaks for giving back, but that's a key element to incorporate giving back. You've earned, you've worked hard, that fulfilling. We talk about 10 things that fulfill you the most in retirement. Giving back is going to be more fulfilling. Number 6 is healthy relationships. Loneliness in retirement is a problem that works into that mentality portion that we just spoke about. Healthy relationships are extremely important. Low social interaction. Not having healthy relationships has the equivalent effects of smoking 15 cigarettes per day. Here's essentially what that means, is having terrible relationships and unhealthy relationships in retirement, that's going to reduce your lifespan and longevity. It's important to have healthy relationships. So going back to those two questions we talked about, one of the questions is, what can you be doing to prepare for this? Start working on your relationships. Number 7 is growth. Many retirees struggle to replace the intellectual stimulation that came naturally in the workplace. You got to find a way when you retire. The game is not over. You got to stay stimulated and grow. I actually have a client that likes to sing and is taking piano lessons. He's getting into retirement. He's not retired yet, but he likes to sing and take piano lessons. He's continuously developing his mind and growing as he gets in retirement. Who knows what the horizon has for him? But an example other than that would be golf. People like to compete in like golf tournaments. People like to compete in men's clubs or women's clubs, but make sure that you're still growing and working on skills. Next key element, I think this is number 8, is fun. I know this seems so simple. People hate the word fun. Life's not fun. You gotta earn it, you gotta grind. Fun means you are fully fulfilled because you're putting a smile on your face. You're being happy. You're getting those dopamine hits. You're chasing fun. Now make sure it's healthy fun. Don't confuse fun with going and getting drunk all the time in your old age because you're trying to shut down life and you think you're having fun because you're medicating with alcohol. Enjoy alcohol in an experience that you think is fun, but to have the most fulfilled retirement, you want to be able to do fun things, whether it's by yourself or with family. Number 9, I think, is well-being. This is more of what I talk about fitness. It's a holistic approach to thinking about well-being is habits and energy and happiness and health and exercise and fitness. You are preparing your mind and body for the experience ahead in retirement. So well-being, number 9, is extremely important. This could be number 1 in my case. I don't think these are in any particular order, but well-being is something that's extremely important that you need to focus on as you move into retirement to get that most fulfilling retirement experience. And then lastly, the last key element is a retirement life plan. I think the life plan portion to have a fulfilled retirement is the plan. It's sitting down and mapping each one of these things out. You need to sit down and you need to map each one of these 10 elements in the most fulfilled retirement possible. And you have the vision mapped out so you can just act on it. You can just do it. And again, going back to those questions, the second question, what can I do now? Or what do I need to change to start enacting? Good luck trying to argue any of these, saying, well-being's not important or fun's not important. Good luck. These 10 things, I think these authors nailed it. I'm gonna put down a link below for you to be able to go through these. This is extremely important for your retirement. If you have a vision of this, but you can't quite put it together, that's where I come into play. So I'm a financial planner that focuses on the financial portion, the financial plan, implementing everything in our financial world to achieve your vision and your goals. That's what I do. But what differentiates me is I focus on this life plan. What's gonna be the most fulfilling thing? I'm big into health and fitness, so I like to encourage my clients. In fact, my main clientele, I like to call them CrossFit masters. People over the age of, say, 50 that are engaged in CrossFit or fitness or health. That's my main clientele. We talk about this often. So if you'd like to chat with me, there's a link below. Make sure to like and subscribe. Please dive in, like and subscribe, or give me a thumbs up. Ask any questions in the comments below. Thanks so much. We'll chat with you soon.